There is no second best.
Good morning, Crypto Chaos. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Oh, I almost missed the live, guys. Almost missed the live. Almost slept through all my alarms. Holy crap, guys. Stayed up way too late last night. How's it going? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Cody, good morning. Of course, all the flames in the chat. Good morning to all of you guys. Cliff as well. E. Perez, how's it going? How's it going? Nebs in the chat. Good morning, boys. Good morning. Yes. Yeah, we also got user G. How's it going? Good morning, G. Good morning, good morning. Michael Gammon says the cartels are cashing out. They're crashing crypto. Oh my god. Crazy guys. Cody Bakula, yeah, with all of the fire and music. Thanks again, Cody, for supporting the channel. Yeah, Nebs, yeah, cartels don't got no stinking crypto. You want some crypto? Here's here's some stinking crypto. $2.99. Oh my god. Good morning, Chaos Crew. Good morning, Strawberry Dragons. Good morning. Of course, our favorite flavor of dragons, guys. Let's get it. $92,000 Bitcoin right now this morning. Yeah, here we go, guys. So we've smashed, of course, our baseline target from last night. Felt like we were going to hit a little higher. I mean, I felt like we were running a little bit hot right out the gate last night when we left you guys right around 1 o'clock in the morning. We actually started following our baseline bull target, but instead we came down and just came back down to our baseline. America sucks, guys. America sucks. Of course, the foreign market always seems to do more than, of course, the American markets. We did already run quite a bit yesterday, though, so we can't point fingers. Honestly, the foreign market probably should have sold off a little bit more, but yeah, either way, it looks pretty damn bullish today, guys. I was showing this last night. If you guys didn't catch the last night's live stream, we created an inverted head and shoulder within a cup and handle, which we are in the cup, and we allegedly still are kind of in the handle right now. So anything's possible today. We could see a potential high of 96, 97. We already smashed through most of the order books, guys. Oh my god. It's a really good setup this morning. If we wanted to play this bullish into the rest of the week, it is possibly right there on the table for us. We got Gamma coming in. We got Gamma. We got how's it going? We got Joy. Happy Joy, guys. Yes. K Lily coming in with a $5 super chat. Boom. Good morning, listening while driving. I'm happy to be your choice. As we, of course, cover everything on the live as it, of course, develops. What else we got here this morning? Also, Gamma saying, Grand Rising Otaku and Chaos family. Hope everyone gets doing well, and let's get this money, of course. Her glorious tagline, as always, the beautiful Gamma. Thanks again, Gamma. We had a lot of fun last night, too, with Tinfoil Hat Tuesday, guys. Oh, my God. I don't know how I'm going to get this on the plane. I made a new tinfoil hat last night. If you guys didn't catch it, you can barely see it on the channel, but yeah, it's literally a 1-to-1 scale. Tinfoil hat of Thor's helmet. Might just have to ship it. I don't know yet. I don't know. All right. So yeah, 92,300 on Bitcoin. We have about 5 minutes for the market bell open. Let's go. Yes, Attila, let's go, everyone. 100% good morning to you as well. How's it going? Attila the Hun. Oh, my God. We're waiting for Braveheart. I'm waiting for Braveheart to get on this morning. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to show you guys the order books, what we're looking at this morning, what we're dealing with. The open market, of course, starts in about 5 minutes. Here we go. So, if we go over the order books, of course, brought to you for free. The live heat map for free by Kimber the White Snowland on YouTube. We can see that everything is already wiped out. All of the longs, all the shorts, all reset. Looking pretty damn good of a setup for this morning. Even after the little bit of a flash crash this morning for the American markets. It looks like we are ready to go. Ready to go. There's hardly anything left for us above us. After we wiped out pretty much everything, hitting our head on just barely 95K, 94 and some change last night. Let's see, what was the high we got last night? What was the actual high? Looks like we hit a high of 94 flat. 94 flat before coming back down. Damn. 93.9, whatever. The wick actually touches 94 flat. And we just need to hit that 95K to wipe everything else remaining. So we have more to the downside than we do on the midterm. To the upside, of course, we are ready for us to go. If we wanted to come back down and retest this and break out, we can. That's going to be a low of, oh my god, can I really not zoom in here? Okay. Okay, whatever. I'll just have to play with it down here. It really will not let me zoom out. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we're looking at maybe a low of 82 if we want to bounce off of that. I mean, are we really going to go back down there again? Unlikely. Maybe we come back and down and revisit 89.5. I mean, we're just asking for it, I guess. Other than that, there's nothing else really developing to the downside. We could come back up and just keep smashing through some of this as we get more, bullish news coming out, and more quantitative easing, flows, leverage back into the markets. Okay, what else we got here? Let me get back into Doomberg. Doomberg, what are they talking about this morning on the open pre-market? I think I just missed a little update there.
Futures, and the opening bell is up next. Keith, you're going to stick with us more from Keith Lerner on the other side of this break as we see the S&P 500 futures drop now 14 points or 0.2%. This is Bloomberg.
So they're already feeling it in the S&P 500 on the market open too. A little bit of a pullback. All right, let's take a look at the overall sentiment we have in crypto right now. We can't look at, of course, New York Stock Exchange was 28 yesterday. Okay, look at that. I'm kidding. Crypto was 28. I think New York Stock Exchange was 24, wasn't it? 24 yesterday when we left off. I think it was 24, 25. Wow, just a hair away from flipping extreme greed into fear. We're ready, man. We're ready. We got about 2 minutes, 3 minutes for that to happen. Let's take a look at crypto bubbles. How are we doing? On the day, on the top 100 here, everything flipping green, man. It's a sea of green. Holy crap! Wow, is it 2Z00? Yeah, up 16 points in rank. Just entered the top 100 this morning, up 26%. Swee making a comeback. Holy hell, ripping faces, 20% up on the day. 18.5, 8.3. Loading, could go even further. Link coming up about 15% this morning. Damn, those are the top movers on the day, guys. I've been shouting from the rooftops about Sui being so down on the monthly. Probably nowhere near 48% now after this big push. All right, so yeah, look at the top 200 on the day so far. Damn, just a sea of green. I like this, guys. We're heading in the right direction. With Bitcoin dominance. That's a good question. Let's see where Bitcoin dominance is at this morning. Bitcoin dominance currently sitting at 59.5, still at stam there, 60%. Jesus!
This entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid, right?
Yep, it is. All right, moving into it, guys. Let's get back into the open bell happening here in about 30, 40 seconds. All right, checking back with you guys. How you doing? K. Lily shouting out to all the mods. That's everyone. pretty much. And guys, we're still trying to get to our next target of 1,500 to give away more wrenches on the channel. Where the hell did my wrench go? I had a brand new wrench. Here it is. Yes. So don't forget to like and subscribe. This one's actually pretty damn heavy. Don't forget to like and subscribe as we try to break YouTube's algorithms. All right. Am I refreshing this? Yeah, we're live. We gotta make sure. Here we go. Market bell open here right now, guys. Let's go. Get it.
Moments away from the start of trading after a shift in sentiment in the last hour. This is Bloomberg Open Interest. I'm Matt Miller. You can see we are now looking at a down day. S&P futures off. It's only 0.2%, but we were up about that much before 9 o'clock. The NASDAQ down, futures down about 0.4%. The reason is the information reported that Microsoft is going to lower its AI software sales quota as it's harder to prove profitability from that that. Here on the New York Stock Exchange, you may recognize Jenny Johnson there from Franklin Templeton. She's ringing the opening bell with her Senior Vice President of Muni Bonds, the FTMU, FTNY. They have a suite of muni bond ETFs. I'm sure Paul Sweeney over in radio is fully invested in. And then you've got a private company ringing the bell on the NASDAQ market site, Deep Energy, together with Daniel Energy Partners. I believe it's a
Deep
water company out of Texas, and that commodity is getting more and more precious, especially in those sand states.
I'm surprised a private company is ringing the bell.
Maybe they have, they have bond issuance.
Got it.
That
Okay.
I saw on the Bloomberg terminal.
Okay, noted. Anyway,
Yeah.
Matt, I am looking at Macy's this morning because shares are down pretty sharply, despite the fact they raised guidance for the rest of the fiscal year, saying that, yeah, consumers are still strong despite some of the economic concerns. The issue is if that is so good, then why would your fourth quarter be in line on the high end of the range and missing on the low end of the range if you have really good holiday sales? So that in itself is maybe raising some alarm bells. Or ringing alarm bells rather. So shares, they were down 4%, now down just 0.7%, Matt.
All right, so that's a look at retail right now. And then, of course, as Danny mentioned right before the break, Microsoft is down after a report that it is lowering its AI software sales quotas. Corporate customers have complained that it's hard to measure the savings from using AI technology. According to The Information, that news sent the broader market lower, with the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ turning negative. You can also see Microsoft shares themselves down about 2.2%. I believe NVIDIA was down in the pre-market. Let's take a look at what NVIDIA is doing in the cash trade. It is also off about 0.8 of 1%. Let's bring back in Truist CIO and Chief Market Strategist Keith Lerner. Keith, you were just talking about with Danny about this, and we don't see huge moves in companies that have come so far so fast, certainly NVIDIA, but there is kind of a shift in leadership even within the Mag 7. What's your take on the TPU versus GPU discussion?
Well, I think, one, there's just a huge amount of demand in this space still, and there's going to be more competition. NVIDIA's had this big lead, and, other companies like Google are coming in, and, it's still obvious that I think NVIDIA has the lead, but they have these huge gross margins, and it makes sense that, these other companies with big balance sheets are going to try to come after that as a whole. So I think what you're also seeing as a result of that is you're just seeing, within tech, you're seeing this kind of big dispersion. So it's not monolithic trade anymore. And that's where, fundamental work does help. If you look at the Mag 7 this year, what's interesting, only 2 of the 7 stocks of the Mag 7 are actually outperforming in the S&P, but the ones that are outperforming this year are outperforming by a big margin, which is lifting the overall market. And I think that's what you have to keep in mind. Like, not everything's going to work, but the ones that work, if you can have big gains, it's almost like venture capital that they can often offset some of the losers.
Well, Keith, this feels like a key way that it's different from the dot-com bubble, because back then it was kind of, I guess, straightforward or easy to understand what the internet was, what a website was, maybe the promise going forward. But this time it's different. To Matt's point, it's trying to analyze what TPUs versus a GPU, what AI data centers are being built up and who has leases and who doesn't, and what the technology means and how you get revenue returns on it. It feels deeply, deeply complicated. If you want to have alpha and do better than just beat the overall market, do you all of a sudden need to have a knowledge base that is that of an engineer? How do you gain knowledge and gain edge when it is kind of confusing to the everyday person?
Yeah, no, it's a good point. And that's why we also have on our team, specialists in the technology sector to help us guide us through. A lot of us as strategists, we're more generalists, so we have to rely more on the analysts that are doing kind of, the deep work on that side. But the other thing, if I try to keep it simple too, if I kind of,
All right. They're probably not going to roll this into crypto, it seems like. But I do have to look at, of course, I'm still shocked. I'm still ever so shocked that Microsoft, of course, has been flipped by Google and Apple this year. I mean, again, if you would have told me that at the beginning of the year, I would have called you crazy. And ChatGPT is definitely not working out for them. But how the hell is Microsoft underneath Apple when Apple hasn't innovated anything? And they're behind the AI race so far. I think they just scrapped the latest, I guess, executive that's in control of their AI division with Apple, and they're starting over again from scratch. And here they are, sitting at number 3. What the hell? Below gold and NVIDIA, of course, number 2 in the grand scheme of things of the Mag 7. ridiculous. And look at this also, Meta all the way out. If you would have told me that would have happened, I would have, yeah, it's ridiculous. Broadcom entering, flipping Meta. And of course, Bitcoin still holding number 8. Yeah, nothing really new here. Nothing really new here. All right, let's get back into it, guys. Do some more run through TradFi. CNBC coming next. Boom.
Strike does. They don't know that it's got the best AI product. They don't know it's the preferred for the hyperscalers. Instead, they see that it's going down and they pile on, and that's what happens all the time at CrowdStrike. But one of the greatest performing stocks of this year, and it's up 44%. I can see people taking profits. They did it to Palo Alto, and the cash reported an amazing quarter. And these are Rodney Dangerfield stocks. They go down, and then they come back after you've sold. So please understand, CrowdStrike is the opposite of IREN and Nebius. It's the opposite of you. How many years they got? They got like the 4 years?
Yes.
All right, let's jump back over into Fox Business, see if they're talking about anything relative to our space. Ooh, some more doom from Dollar Tree, American Eagle. It looks like they're getting, I guess, better earnings now. People are diving in.
It's also the Travis Kelce ad. It's driving attention to the brand. It is working.
Who's still shopping at Dollar Tree, though? I mean, I do a little bit, but damn.
Between 8 and 9% this year. Oh, sorry, this quarter.
I mean, everything's like $3 to $5 now on the shelves, and they already cut like half their products in half. So you're getting, you're paying basically twice as much to get twice as little for $1.25. You're paying a quarter more to get twice as less. It's crazy. All right. Let's see what else we got. A good example of that I always use is the crackers. Used to be able to buy a 4-pack of saltines at the Dollar Tree for $1.25 or $1 before the $1.25 even, and now it's 2 sleeves in that pack. All right. What else we got? Let's get into some general metrics while we're waiting for them to change some of their topics from the Mag 7. As always, let's see what we got here this morning for the overall fear and greed. Right now, flipping. Hopefully, nope. Coming back down into extreme fear at 23. And of course, crypto. How are we doing with crypto, man? Are we out of fear? Are we still hanging out in fear? Still hanging out in fear at 28, even though we're having a bit of a green day. How's the Dixie doing? It can't be doing very well with quantitative easing on the horizon, and of course a new rate cut here coming soon. More money printing, and the Fed's already started to do that in a big way in the past few weeks. $99 on the Dixie, 99 on the Dixie. This double top I've been showing here on the 3 month, on the monthly. I think you can still see it on the monthly probably. Only going to see only one of them, but yeah, this double top here I think is going to be it for the Dixie. The 2 times it touched 100 and a little bit of change, I think that was it, and we're just going to continue this train to the down trend. Year to date, still one of my favorite charts out there, of course, down and to the right with the Dixie. Down and to the right. All right, let's take a look at crypto bubbles again. Are we still green? Looks like we're still green. What's going on, man? We flipped the stock market. This is crazy. Yep, still holding green gains. Sweet coming down about a point here this morning since we looked at it. ENA now up 13%. Chainlink's down about half a point, almost 0.9, 0.7%. We got, double zero, Aave up 10%. Still looking pretty damn good. Might be a good day to take a little off the top and wait for a pullback because, the stock market definitely... usually we're a good indicator for a move in the right direction first. So hopefully. How's Bitcoin doing? Let's take a look. 92.6, still coming up. Probably another test to 93 coming here soon. Hopefully. We didn't. It wasn't that far long ago. It was only like an hour ago. We were sitting at 93.6. So I'm looking more towards another retest to the upside. We got to smash through the rest of these orders to the downside, of course. These shorts and get the rest of those wrecked. There's more, of course, pain for the longs if we do return back down to the likes of like what 80, 82, 85. I mean, how much more are we really going to go back down and return to that? I don't know. I think this is it. So very, very bullish structure. I think we have legs to of course stand on and get back above here. The likes of getting back to 100K next week, pretty much a given now, unless something sparks the market to go a different direction. It's kind of what we're looking at, somewhere between 96, 95. We gotta smash through 95 first, maybe 95.5, 96, and of course 97 and beyond next week with the Fed rate cut. All right, we're starting to price it in. That's basically what I see. All right, let's get back into it, guys. TradFi one more time. Let's take a look at the headlines here on CNBC. Stocks fall as Wall Street weighs job loss data. Microsoft drops. Guys, we're gonna get more data on the 16th, which sucks because that's 6 days after the Fed meeting. Yeah, that's stupid, man. It's so stupid. But we're gonna get no October and November jobs data on the 16th of December. It could be devastating. November private payrolls unexpectedly fell by 32,000, led by the steep small business job cuts. ADP 10-year Treasury yield moves lower. The surprise decline in private payrolls. And we've got a £5 sterling super chat coming in from Andy. Good morning, Andy. Sunny Spain, Speedos on looking good, ladies. Oh, damn. Yep, still hanging out in Spain, I see, Andy. Damn, I'm happy for you. Also getting away in the heat as well. I'm in Florida. I'm happy to hear that you got away as well, Andy. Not the man thong. Please don't not the man thong, says Nebs. Peaches and cherries. Oh my God. What the hell? Oh jeez. You guys are nuts. We don't have Braveheart McFreedom in the chat yet. I do want to shout out to him later if he comes back. Okay. What else we got here in the chat? Catching up with you guys. Planned obsolescence. What the hell? What the hell, Mebs? Okay. Then we got, Cliff saying Apple will innovate just like a lot of big tech companies. They will buy the small ones. That's how they're going to innovate, Cliff. They're just going to keep buying up all the small companies. I guess so. Didn't they just purchase a company for their new AI division? They, of course, they can't build one themselves. They'll buy one. I think they did that a few weeks ago. We heard rumblings of. Okay, so over buying cheap tech crap that just buys. Yeah, Cliff, 100%. They just spy on us with all this cheap tech crap. Apples are just neatly packed sausages. What the hell, Nebs? What the hell? And then we got Bobbin sharing some more music in the chat. If you guys want to catch up some more music with Bobbin, of course, our resident DJ, I'm sure he's got one tune picked out for you for this glorious day, this glorious recovery of a day. All right, what else we got in the headlines, guys? Let's catching up with the chat. Beyonce, Sydney Sweeney, and a fight for relevance. How retailers sparked a new denim war. Basically, whoever puts on the jeans, whoever has the best jeans wins. Oh my God. The trade in silver has gone parabolic. Can it last? This is coming in a pro article. I can't read that one. I can take a look at the chart real quick and see what's going on. How high can we go with silver? Damn, near $60 now. We did touch just recently 58.9, basically 59 flat. Looking pretty damn bullish of a structure. A bull flag, if I've ever seen one. 100% bull flag. Damn. Rise up and lift that flag. Yeah, why not? Why not go farther? We're looking for a breakout. Maybe somewhere on Thursday even. It looks like maybe Thursday could see a breakout up or down. It's looking pretty damn parabolic to the upside. If it continues this direction, we could probably see more than likely a breakdown retest and then a breakout by the end of the week. So I'll have to keep an eye on that, but that's pretty crazy price action for silver this morning. Still looking for, and still following too my price prediction for silver. Look at that. It's crazy. When did I scribble this damn thing? Looks like back in October, like in the middle of October. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, insane. Still looking for like something around $80 by the end of the year, towards the beginning of next year. More than likely. All right, how's gold doing since we're here? 4,200 on gold. Still about 200 away from it. It could still probably play into this as well. Basically showing you guys, what was it, like another cup and handle breakout. Likely if we retest 44 hundo in the middle of this month, we could see another leg up to 4,500, maybe 46 by the end of the year. All right. So that's gold and silver happening right now. All right, 93,300 on Bitcoin. I told you guys we're going to go back and retest 93. Here we are again. Damn, look at that wick. All got eaten up this morning. It's all gone on the 1 hour. It's like it never even happened. Still playing into that handle from the cup and handle breakout from last night. This is insane. I still can't believe this is happening. Inverted head and shoulders with inside the cup and handle pattern, and the handle is just being printed right now as we speak. Pretty crazy. We just got to smash through the rest of these orders. All right, let's get back into TradFi, see what else is going on over there. All right, so any other headlines here? Interesting for us. No crypto headlines. Yesterday was insane for crypto headlines. Oh my God, the whole damn day. TradFi couldn't stop talking about us. They should be talking about us right now. We're the only thing going up. What the hell?
What are you, stupid?
Exactly. All right, let's get back into it, guys. Let's get back into TradFi, do some roundup on the news. All right, Stellantis rises on UBS upgrade. All right, I'm sick of hearing about that. CNBC, what do we got? NASDAQ on the pace for its fourth negative week in 5. Wow. Damn with the NASDAQ. And Fox B. Tim Walz is either an idiot or did it on purpose. Okay, I don't know. Has nothing to do with any of our stuff. But okay. All right, moving on. What else we got here in the news? Let's take a look at, how about some crypto news? I think we have some time to cover crypto news a little early this morning because we, of course, did Tinfoil Hat Tuesday yesterday. We took a break from crypto news last night and did Tinfoil Hat Tuesday. It was a good time. Thanks again for Cody, Nebs, and Gamma for coming out and, enjoying that distraction last night. We needed it. Definitely needed one. All right. So crypto market pumps on as Fed injects $13.5 billion into the banking system overnight. This is actually the day prior. So this actually happened not last night, but the night before, unless we had another $13.5 billion happening last night. Let's take a look. As we enter deeper into the first week of last month of the year, the prices of promising crypto assets are showing signs of recovery. Since the week began with an anticipated dump, sentiments began low, but today the crypto market pumps as the Fed injects another $13.5 billion dollars into the banking system overnight. Could this be the sign of quantitative easing kicking off in the continued bull market? Possibly. Crypto market pumps as Fed injects $13.5 billion. The week started at the beginning of the month. Saw with the price of Bitcoin falling from $85,000 price range, led to a bearish expectations for the most analysts and traders already had their hopes down. However, December 1st also marked the day the Fed officially ended quantitative tightening, and the move was expected to herald the start of an eventual quantitative easing cycle. Today, the crypto market saw a sign of quantitative easing could possibly be the beginning sooner than expected. The Fed suddenly injected funds into the banking system overnight. As a result, the crypto market saw an immediate price surge as capital from overnight injections flowed into crypto markets as well. To highlight, the price of Bitcoin saw a surge of 7% under 24 hours. I'm pretty sure they're still referring to yesterday and not today, or overnight from the previous day and not last night. This is Lark Davis covering this as well. The Fed has officially ended QT, but that's not all. They also dropped a hint for the quantitative easing by injecting $13.5 billion into the banking system overnight. No date on this one. December 2nd, yeah. And of course, he comes in a little early. So this is definitely all referring to that last big injection they had overnight on Monday. All right, so the second overnight repo operations since COVID, and overnight repo operations just doesn't happen without a reason. It happens when blank. When the banks struggle to meet short-term liquidity needs or maintain their balance sheet requirements. The same happened in 2019, early 2020. Most people think that COVID was the main reason for quantitative easing, but the repo market started flashing warnings months earlier. We're seeing the same pattern play out again. If the repo market operations continue, the next phase of liquidity expansion is a lot closer than anyone thinks. This is coming from Lark. He's been in the space a lot longer than I have, so I definitely trust his judgment. Let's go. Send it. All right, right. While that's happening, I'm getting an alarm popping off. We've got what coin's moving? What coin's moving? Ooh, looks like ZBEC. ZBEC just moved up 10% in the last 24 hours. Let's take a look at that. What's going on with ZBEC? There's been rumors of not rumors, but I guess official of ZBEC. Let me try to get this back. Of ZBEC changing its supply. I guess taking, was it 20 billion coins out of circulation? Is that true? Is that true? Andy mentioned that this yesterday morning, and then I had another user pop in here and say the same thing last night. Haven't seen any articles. I did take a look at it, but didn't see any articles referring to that just quite yet. Looks like we're finally starting to break out. Hopefully we can get back above 2032. But we're starting the move in the right direction here. Everything looking pretty much like Bitcoin's breakout with this inverted head and shoulder in the middle of this is a bit messy, more messy than I'd like to see it, but yeah, kind of still there. Yeah, in the middle, of course, a cup and handle like pattern with a breakout that pretty much sends us towards that, wow, even higher. More than likely going to be, it's pretty much going to be that 2032. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's where it takes us. Maybe a little higher than that. More than likely won't get that far. It's going to probably stop at 2032. But yeah, at first, that's our next stop. Looks like for ZBEC. All right, let's get back into Bitcoin. Still holding 93,000 and a little bit of change on the next leg up. All right, let's see what else we got. What else we got on the crypto news? And let's run it through TradFi. Guys, we're early. I'm jumping into it 10 minutes earlier than I normally do for crypto news. All right, let's get back through TradFi. Got to be on my good behavior. It looks like they're on break at Bloomberg, CNBC, on break, and Fox B. All right, let's take a look at some headlines. Everyone's on break over on Fox Business. Trump says he plans to rebuild major airport into something spectacular. What the hell? Please tell me it's not Denver. Oh, God.
I inherited the worst inflation in history. There was no affordability. Nobody could afford anything.
We still can't, sir. The top 10% spend half of the economy is all being held up by the top 10%. All right. The Trump administration is bringing the nation's aviation system into the digital age with the Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy announcing on Tuesday long-delayed upgrades to the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA outlining plans for fixed Washington Dulles International Airport. Okay, so they're going to be doing big things there. Transportation Secretary says he's no major disruptions expected amid Airbus recall, the jets, and all these other things happening in our aviation. Many of you heard that the infrastructure, made of copper, we have transitioned to fiber. The last administration said that it's going to be taking more than 10 years to complete the transition from copper to fiber. They had no plans to actually do it. Duffy said that they're adding the current administration has already completed a third of the transition. Of course, they're going to fiber for some of these airports, and they're starting with Dulles Airport out of D.C. All right, moving on. City targets Coke, Kraft, and others misleading public with their products, probably with the bioengineered ingredients. Ultra-processed foods manufacturers. Where's RFK when you need him? You haven't allowed him to do enough, honestly. Okay, the latest lawsuit alleges that the companies use tactics similar to the tobacco industry, designing the marketing products to addict customers. It accuses the manufacturers of violating California laws on public nuisance and deceptive marketing. As ultra-processed foods have spread, rates of obesity, cancer, diabetes, and have climbed to suit claims. Shu's office notes that the heart disease and diabetes, both linked to ultra-processed foods, are among San Francisco's leading cause of death, with higher rates from minority and low-income communities. This is what I was telling you guys when Novo Nordisk and Ozempic started coming out with these freaking weight loss drugs. It's just a good excuse for them to keep the ball rolling for these bigger companies, these processed food companies. Keep people keeping their bad habits going with a new drug. Sarah Gallio, Senior Vice President of Product Policy for Consumer Brands Association, which represents many of the companies, said in a statement obtained by Fox Business that there is currently no agreed upon scientific definition of ultra-processed food, and attempting to classify foods as unhealthy simply because they are processed, or demonizing food companies, yada, 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 for their nutritional content, blah, blah, blah. All right. We don't want to spend too much time into this, but it looks like San Francisco's fighting back at least. Oh, good for them. All right, what else we got? Anything else relative to our space? Not really today. It seems like we had all the news yesterday. And no crypto news on the mainstream outlets today. All right, let's get back. One more run through TradFi. That should be back from break now. Trump family crypto wealth drops $1 billion since October.
This year we have Liberty Finance with their token. We have 2 meme coins from Trump and Melania themselves. Both of those are kind of very much struggling now with the broader crypto market. Liberty Finance is down about 50% from its peak when it launched in September, whereas the meme coins are down well over 90% from their peaks back at the time of Trump's inauguration. And so, if we think about whether or not they'd be able to sell any of these things, that kind of dictates how much they might have made. But in general, it probably isn't looking too good right now compared to what they might have had when crypto was up.
Right.
What about the ETFs of these meme tokens?
Put these tokens out there with a huge stake, and then when they reach their peak, you sell quickly while everyone else gets on board, right? And then you've made the money, and the losses are for the suckers. Emily, thanks so much for joining us. Emily Nicole covers crypto for us out of London. Coming up in the next hour, Sarah Hunt is positive about the stock market going into 2026, but warns of the kind of volatility that we
I'm not feeling any of the other people they have on the lineup today anyway. All right. So Bloomberg is done for us today. Do we still have tomorrow, guys? Tomorrow we have the SEC, of course, doing a little bit of a presentation for us. If we can catch that on the live tomorrow, that's on the docket.
The same information article that really savaged Microsoft and made them sound like they have no idea what they're doing also says that Salesforce, including ServiceNow, that Salesforce is offering steep discounts to customers to try new agent products. That would indicate that they're going to miss the quarter. Now, again, everyone loves the information. So if you love the information, you think that they're right, then you got to sell Salesforce.
All right. Looks like we're pretty much done. It looks like on TradFi News. I don't even like their lineup either, especially on Fox Business either. Okay, moving on. Getting back into crypto news, and that's that time too, guys. Let's get it.
We're gonna win so much.
All right, let's get on to the crypto news. Let's take a look at Cointelegraph this morning. Michael Saylor on the potential of MSCI inclusion. We're engaging. It seems like we're ready. We're ready to, of course, squash this bug. Coming from Saylor. Strategy is urging MSCI to retain MicroStrategies in its indexes despite raising its Bitcoin holdings to 650,000 on Monday. It has lowered its 2025 targets. Michael Saylor's strategy is not giving up on the efforts to keep its common A stock. MicroStrategy is part of the MSCI indexes after the stock entered the MSCI World Index during the Bitcoin rally in 2024, and they still were not allowed to participate in the S&P 500 even when they were doing so damn well over the past 2 or 3 years. Amid the MSCI Global Standard Indexes holding consultations on whether to delete MicroStrategy and other asset treasury companies from its indexes, Saylor said that the company is communicating with the index provider about the issue, and they reported that on Wednesday. Today, guys, on Wicked Wrench Wednesday. We're engaging in that process, the strategy founder said, adding that he was not sure about the accuracy of JP Morgan's reported estimations of potential exclusion for the MSCI could trigger $2.8 billion in outflows. MSCI initially announced that the addition of MicroStrategy to its indexes in May 2024, with the stock becoming one of the 3 largest additions to the MSCI World Index. What is the MSCI World Index? Well, Morgan Stanley's silly thing. Right? Do we really want to dive into all this again? My God, I really don't want to do it again. All right. Of course, I just wanted to report that, MicroStrategy is doing something about it, and he's, we're giving an update today. Okay, moving on. Japan's new crypto tax could wake the sleeping giant of retail investors. It really could, because they have zero capital tax. No, I wish. They're going to have a flat tax of 20%, I believe. That's going to start next year. Let's dive into this real quick and make sure that I am not spouting out nonsense. The crypto industry in Japan is poised for a surge in growth among retail investors. Observers say the government plans to introduce a moderate 20% tax from their, I think it's 50% right now, guys. It's ridiculous. Flat tax. A moderate tax on digital assets in Japan is projected to make crypto more appealing to retail investors in 2026. Gotta make sure I say that over and over again because they don't cite it enough in these damn articles. Lawmakers in the national diet, Japan's legislator reportedly supported a proposal from the country's financial watchdog, the Financial Services Agency, FSA, that would lower the taxes on crypto. The rate would decrease from the maximum of 55% to just 20%, aligning to the taxation regime that more closely with traditional assets and securities in their country. Relaxing the tax code reflects a growing trend of the government moderating since its stance towards the crypto in Japan from a relatively gray zone to strict regulations to become part of the national growth plan. The government has gradually recognized crypto as part of the financial industry. And that was, I believe, the beginning of this started last February in 2024 when venture capital was first allowed to participate in crypto. And we saw a huge explosion in some of the Japanese assets over there, like Jasmy, back in 2024. I expect the same thing to happen into next year once this thing goes live. And so much bullish catalyst happening in 2026. This is why I believe we're going to get the real run in 2026. All right. What else we got? Things like, that's pretty much everything I see that's breaking. It's big over at Cointelegraph. Let's take a look at another outlet. Let's take a look at Daily Coin, my favorite. Let's see what's going on over here. Major U.S. bank recommends wealthy clients consider buying exposure to Bitcoin. That's, of course, Bank of America. That came out yesterday. That was huge. Unless it's a new one. This is a new one today. Nope, this is still talking about Bank of America's new guidance targets wealth management clients across Merrill, Bank of America Private Bank, Merrill Edge platforms. Reported Yahoo Finance yesterday. Vanguard also, guys, a Vanguard effect. Price surges after Vanguard, of course, talks about allocating Bitcoin. Of course, ETFs launching for Solana, XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum out of Vanguard. Finally, them flipping in the script, because of course they were talking about, we're not going to offer any of that stuff to our clients, and here they are today. They're doing it. Banking focus altcoin receives major boost from crypto exchange Coinbase, triggering volatile price reaction. Not sure what this one is. New crypto token focused on banking just received a boost. Coinbase first revealed it back in the added RLS to the platform, listing a roadmap after Thanksgiving. Coinbase established this listing group roadmap in 2022 to increase the transparency and reduce the risks of front-running and insider trading. Come on, there's always going to be front-running and insider trading. Today, Coinbase announced that RLS has officially gone live. Well, there you go. Another coin listed on Coinbase. Sorry, guys, I had to sneeze. Kalshi launches tokenized predictions on Solana, tapping billions of dollars in on-chain liquidity. Anything else breaking? This is all going back into yesterday's news. All right, guys. Let's take a look real quick at bubbles. See how we're still holding up here. How are we holding up? Top 100. Let's take a look at that first. Coming down a little bit. Damn, I should have skimmed a little off the top. SWI coming down from 18.9% this morning, and now down to just 14.5, holding gains this morning. ENA down, up 12.26%. Chainlink also down a little bit from this morning's near 15% rally. Double Z still held in about the same, 21.5, down about half a percent. Bitcoin Cash up 10% and Pepe's up 11%. But what's the biggest movers to the downside? What opportunities do you still have left to DCA? Let's take a look here on the weekly. Hardly anything at all. There's like nothing. It's all coming up now, guys. The opportunities are fleeting. They're all going away. The biggest moves to the downside we still have on the weekly are probably going to be Zcash. That was my top pick for the first time, finally having some pullbacks on Monday. Yeah, still down here in the gutter too. So it could be opportunity of a lifetime. You just never know what's going to happen in crypto. We flipped the script again. Look at this giant Bart Simpson on Zcash. If you want to get in, again, more than likely a good day to do it would be today. Let's take a look at the monthly. What's down the most on the month? We're looking for 30s and 40s, guys. 30s and 40s. I'm just showing you guys how to, of course, scout some opportunity here. And most of these are starting to flip. We don't have much 30s left. Definitely no 40s. Tau, BitTensor's down near 40%, 39.3. That's probably the closest we have to a 40% here. I do like BitTensor. It's a great project. Dow hasn't done nothing this year like most assets. Down 55% on the year, 53% on the year, and down just 39% on the month. That's crazy. It's probably going to be my number one pick today. That's going to be BitTensor. Yeah, I think that's it. I can't even shout again. SWE's already up. Massive. Yesterday, guys, SWE was down 40% on the month. What are you guys doing? What are you doing?
What are you, stupid?
All right, of course, it's not financial advice. Looking at the top 200 assets, let's see here. What do we got here? Doing the same thing as well. Looking at the daily, everything, of course, is still up on the day. Opportunities on the weekly. We're looking at, look at this fast token still falling fast, trying to find its bottom. I think it's found it. Holy hell. Digging a hole now. Is this project dead? I don't know. You have to do some more research. But hell, that is a fast crash for fast token. Down 56% on just a week. That's insane. Monad also coming down, trying to find its bottom. It's a brand new project though. So again, it's trying to try to find its bottom. The bottom could be a return back to 1024, so 2 cents for. But again, you have to wait and see how that plays out. It could already be there and recovering. So I don't know if it's going to come back again. DCR down 20%. Pulse Chain down 14%. I'm just not really feeling anything on the weekly here. Looking at the monthly, we're looking for 30s, 40s as well back here. Jido's still my number one pick, more than likely, down 41%. Again, probably going to come back up here and blow our minds when it does break out. Everything else is still stuck in a, cup and handle pattern right now as we speak. Concordium down 40%, Syrup down 42%, EXE down 38%. Some of my favorites already recovering, guys. Wormhole was down 30% yesterday, 35, I believe, 32, 30, something like that. Jasmine also down 30% yesterday on the month, also starting to recover. We're getting a lot of these moving, guys. XCM was also down 30% yesterday, now already recovered about 5 or 6% of that. So, guys, you got to get in when you see them to the downside. Buy the blood. Buy the blood. All right. Again, so Jido's going to still be my top pick for the day. Just I like the utility, of course, with the price action to the downside opportunity of a lifetime, possibly, for some of these assets, guys. Again, top picks for today were BitTensor and Jido. Maybe a runner-up would be like... I don't know. Wormhole, 24%. It's just not that juicy on the monthly. It just isn't. All right. Guys, again, not financial advice is what I will be doing with my 2 sats.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yes. All right. Let's get back into crypto news and then head out for the day. What else we got? Let's do some doom scrolling, see what we missed. Potentially breaking today. Guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe down below. Trying to build the channel up to 1500x. You see that goal? We're nowhere near that goal. We got to get going, guys. We got to get going. The next target is 1125, and we haven't even broke 1100 yet. Oh, soon. I really hope so, guys. I really hope so.
When will then be now? Soon.
Definitely when we can start getting that real bull market, man. We're definitely going to come back with a vengeance. I showed you guys on Discord. If you guys haven't checked out the Discord, don't forget to check out the Discord too. Yes. And the link down in the description below, you can hang out with us over on Discord. It's a great time, as of course you guys seeing. We cited a lot of this last night when we were doing our Tinfoil Hat Tuesdays. We pull a lot of that stuff from Discord, guys. Whatever you guys share with us. So if you jump over there, you can catch that with us. All you gotta do, this is of course Ghost and stuff. This is like where Cody lives. Anyway, so if you jump over here on the, you enter the lobby, you of course gotta read the rules page first, join, and get access. Just hit the little emoji right here, the little fire emoji to enter the chaos, and we'll let you on in. And what I'm referring to is our channel growing, right? Our channel growing with I think it was this one. Yeah, showing you guys the growth on YouTube with my analytics. Look at this. When we started this at the beginning of the end of November and to where we grew now, absolutely insane. We're definitely following the curve with crypto. So I'm definitely excited to see where we are going to land when Bitcoin is at 200K. It's going to be insane, guys. It's going to be insane. All right. So enough shilling for the channel. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Over on X. Unfiltered doom scrolling this morning. Let's go. There we go. So just in, Trump implies that former Coinbase advisor Kevin Hassett will be the next Fed chair. Damn, it's official.
And I guess a potential Fed chair is here too. I don't know.
Okay, no. Potential.
He's a respected person, that I can tell you. Thank you, Kevin. It's a great group.
You can't say that's official. Come on, Bitcoin Archive. You cannot say that's official. Sailor built an unassailable Bitcoin fortress. What's that? Okay, whatever. Unassailable? Okay. It may be impossible for anyone to replicate what he has constructed. Attempts to build new fortresses might make his fortress even stronger, says Samson Mao, my otaku brother from another mother. And we know now that there are many, many more fortresses coming. Of course, he's referring to digital asset treasuries. And today he added a moat around his fortress with $1 reserve. If needed, he can make the moat deeper. The thing about the fortresses is that they are defensive structures built to withstand the sands of time and relentless attacks. It is far easier to defend than to attack. And the market doesn't seem to understand this yet. But when they do, they eventually will. And that's coming from Samson Mao. And then Michael Saylor replies to that, stating, by any means necessary. By any means necessary. All right. We got more Tesla robot tests here. It looks like a running robot. Okay. Thank you, Elon. Michael Saylor is built different. Yes, Bitcoin therapist saying on July 3rd, 2002, MicroStrategy stock fell to an all-time low of 42 cents. And yesterday it just closed at $421. Damn, never give up, never surrender. Yes. All right. This is all just a lot of Michael Saylor and strategy news this morning. Breaking: UK just passes a new law to officially recognize crypto as property. Damn, we're getting some small wins here, definitely. Bank of America, of course, has over 15,000 wealth advisors, and none of them were allowed to recommend Bitcoin until yesterday. That's right. This is the map of the public Bitcoin network. Each dot represents a computer node, and I believe that we're still above 18,000 nodes running in the world today. So pretty cool. You see the entire country, United States, is covered. I'm surprised Africa isn't covered more. Really interesting stuff. The Middle East booming, man, booming. All right, Justin Fong Lee says that U.S. banks were a partner to strategy because they are the biggest corporate Bitcoin holder in the world. And Saylor previously said that major banks are accepting Bitcoin, and the story of 2026 is going to be becoming something bigger in 2026. Let's see what of course, Fong Lee had in a meeting. I think this happened last night.
Other potential partners to handle those logistics?
We've had a lot of constructive discussions. They've primarily been of the, hey, we're thinking about offering Bitcoin services, custody, exchange, lending, etc. You're the largest corporate holder of Bitcoin in the world. What's your advice to us? And can we work together? And to the extent there are large, U.S.-based banks that have a lot of history and a strong balance sheet, we're very excited to partner with them.
All right. What else we got? We're not just Bitcoin traders, we're Bitcoin investors. Fong Lee. Yep. That's what they're doing. BlackRock capitulates on Bitcoin. Vanguard capitulates on Bitcoin. Bank of America recommending 4% crypto allocation. This is coming from Adam Livingston. Pro Bitcoin SEC, pro Fed share, pro everything. Literally pro everything. Going into next year. Don't keep your eye off the ball. Don't do it. Holy crap, this is unbelievable. Even Fred Krueger said yesterday, damn, Bank of America now recommends 4% allocation to Bitcoin. Damn, 4% for some of these large asset holders. That is a lot. So it looks like I think we're pretty much caught up on the news. It's all just covering MicroStrategy, Bank of America, Trump and his pick, U.S. president against drug cartels. I mean, pretty much covered everything. Looks like Bitcoin will checkmate the entire system. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Godzilla to enter the room holding that giant Bitcoin. I love this damn thing. Stupid orange Godzilla. All right, guys. So that seems like I got everything covered. Let's do one more roundup of TradFi. Make sure we're not missing anything. And might call it for the day. Catch up with you guys in the chat here too in a second.
Announce booking strength back a little while ago. So really looking at some of the management commentary on the call does seem optimistic. Again, ticker MCHP on microchip up more than 8%.
Hey, talk to us about the new issue market. Where are we? Because we had a flurry right after Labor Day. And
all right, I'm over it. Let's get back in the chat real quick. Catch up with you guys. How you doing? What are you buying? What are you buying? Are you still buying? Do you have any more dry powder? Are you working? I'm not working. I wish I was.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. I need a snow state, says Nebs. I'm so tired of the heat all year round. Are you crazy? Another one.
Stupid?
For Nebs. Yes, Cliff's calling out Nebs as well. Joe, how's it going? Jose, how's it going, Jose? Do you think Miria will come back, or do you think it is done? If they do not do anything, I think they are done. Nebs and I were actually talking about this after the live stream last night. It's funny you mentioned it, because we were watching this thing fall to a new low we've never seen before. That was, oh wow, this is even lower, I believe, this morning. Yeah, it's on the 15-minute. This is even lower now than it was last night. Yeah, sitting at, no, that was still last night. Yeah, that still happened last night. That was the low we were talking about at the end of the live stream. That's 3 zeros 1, and we were like, oh damn, and we were calling for 4 zeros 9 last night. Thankfully, we did see a little bit of bounce, but my God, this thing is donezo. If they do not do anything, the project needs to do something. It's begging. We did cover an article yesterday about just gaming and crypto, how it's struggling in general. And they're waiting for the market structure bill. We had Ronin. We had, I think, some Avalanche companies, gaming projects, Immutable X as well. IMX also coming out and saying that we need the market structure bill for crypto gaming to survive and flourish. And they need good games. That too. They need good games. So again, we need something to actually happen and to propel not only Miria, but crypto gaming in general. Or this is going to continue to just go down and create new lows and new lows and new lows. Because it is literally getting all the money sucked out of this project. Insane. All right, moving on. What else we got? 92.4 on Bitcoin, coming down, hopefully bouncing off of 92 flat again for another retracement to the upside. I hope so, coming soon. Hopefully. Oh, if I can get in here and see what's going on in the 15-minute. My chart's a mess, guys. I gotta clean this damn thing up. All right, so yeah, it is wicking down right quick. Could be bouncing here in the short term. Let's see what we got. Anything leading in on the 1 minute. On the short, yeah, just kind of quickly starting to bounce. If we can get that running up there again, we're going to see some fun things happening by the end of the day. But it is Wednesday. We still have Thursday, so anything's possible. More than likely, it looks like it's more than likely going to break down and retest 91 and some change or 92 flat here in the next 15-30 minutes. All right, guys, what else we got in the chat? It's not bad habits. What? It's freedom of choice, says Bobbin. We don't see Braveheart McFreedom this morning. There he is. How's it going? Top of the morning to you, Braveheart. I wanted to shout out to you. Thanks again last night. I missed this one. I always go back. And this one's an interesting one to go back to. Yesterday I missed one of Braveheart McFreedom's $2 super chats. Yes, $2 super chats coming in hot from Braveheart McFreedom in the heat of Tinfoil Hat Tuesday, and he was shouting out to Nebs. He says he got that rock, son. Because he had a rock on his desk. All right. That's all I'm gonna say there. I'll leave that for you guys to interpret. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Miria looks like Sheeb. Ooh, let's take a look at Sheeb, Crumb. I don't think Sheeb's at the bottom, though. Is it? Is it? It's been a long time since I looked at Shiba Inu. Guys, when's Shiba Inu gonna get ETF to save it? I don't know. Let's take a look at Sheeb. Let me get rid of something here. I can get rid of Zcash, maybe. Yeah, let's get rid of that. And throw in... Oh my God, I'm clicking on random things now. There it is. Alright, so we're going to throw in Sheeb. How is Sheeb doing? It's been a long time since I looked at Sheeb chart. Over on Coinbase. Sheeb. I don't know. I don't think Miria looks like sheep. I don't. Does it? No, nowhere near. Nowhere near. I remember when I was playing with sheep back in the day. I still have some scribbles on here from last cycle. It looks like I'm trying to get the weekly up here, but yeah, no, I wouldn't say sheep looks like Miria. It's definitely not creating a new low, but it is pretty damn oversold for sure. For sure, could be a recovery. One of the first, but I mean, I do see the correlation to the downtrend, right? Oof, oof, yeah, brutal. It's got to break out like a lot of other assets. It's got to break out. I'm gonna ignore the initial breakout on this chart, but let's just do that. It's basically in line with it though. Yikes! It's got a way to go. It's got a ways to go. All right, so yeah, Sheeb needs to come back up and at least retest 4 zeros. Oh my God, 5 zeros, 5 zeros. No, 4 zeros 1. 4 zeros 1. I would say there's probably more opportunity to make money with Sheep right now than there is with Miria.
Stupid.
I'm just saying. If I had to choose one, I'd probably be looking at Sheep over Miria. All right, but again, there's so many other coins I'd rather throw money at, like Sui, right? So things with actual utility than the ones we're talking about. All right, moving on. What else we got here in the chat? Jake the Sake says, I took some small profits to the bank, but lost about all the 1,300 house money. Damn, Jake, what happened? What did you do? Gotta remember, though, the $1,000 right now is a 10 million or so. Could be a good pickup after December dumpage, maybe 600, 10 million, which is crazy. Of course, you guys are talking about buying, Miria, seems like. Doe, Jake the Snake, Doe, all that dough. I'm just hoping for some recovery to just get out and reclaim some of what I lost. But I haven't lost anything yet because I haven't sold. That's, of course, the big takeaway there. Bitcoin doing what I told you guys it was going to do. Retest 92 and breaking down now a little further. 91.9. And with that, my guys, it looks like it's going to be kind of a choppy day for the most part this morning. Right, we got about 2 more hours, though. We could flip this still into the green. Still hanging out right on top of our baseline target from last night. All right, guys. So with that, I'm going to leave you. I'm again, just a daily reminder, I'm not going to be here tonight. I'm taking the night off and going to see a movie with some of my mates down here in sunny Florida. Some of my friends I haven't seen in a few years. So I'm excited to do that with them tonight. We're going to go see Running Man. I think it's one of the last days it's going to be in the theaters. I think this is the last week for that. Came out in November. And again, dystopian future. I have to see it. It's, of course, another film off of the Stephen King book of the same name. And a remake, I guess you would say it's kind of a remake of the one Arnold Schwarzenegger was in back in the 80s. So definitely looking forward to seeing that tonight. Hope you guys have a great day wherever you are. Stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. Before the bull run. Yes, guys, it's coming. It's coming. I can smell it. Next year is going to be glorious. Just, be safe. And, don't do anything stupid. That's all you got to do. All you gotta do sometimes is just sit here and do nothing, and you will be rewarded. All right, and right before we leave, Brave Army Freedom coming with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Brave. Have fun with the friends tonight. Running Man, yes, Running Man. I would love to participate in that. Either side, hunting down the man or being the man to run. God, the dystopian future is so much fun, guys, and we're heading right for it. Heading right for it. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll catch you later.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade a monshot. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh, fill my world with more songs and let me huddle forevermore and more and more and more and more. I'm on board. Hollywood chomping and door. In other words, I choose you.
Thanks again so much, guys. Thank you. Yeah, have a great day, Otaku. Have a great day as well, Gamma Goddess. Of course, Cliff's telling me to enjoy the day with my mates. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my robot friend. Braveheart said, good luck getting all your dough back. Jake the Snake, guys, gotta get the dough back, man. You'll get it back. You just gotta stay in crypto long enough. You'll get it back. And of course, Bitcoin getting it back as well. 92.3 right before we leave, bouncing. Hopefully we can get this back up to 100K by next week, guys. Let's go. Later. Have a great day, guys. Peace.